Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 4 of our third club in this Journeyman save as we try and destroy evil Zlatan as he takes over Scandinavian football. We will do it. So we're at Viking now, and those who've been watching the save will know actually it started quite well. Really good win in the first game. Then after that we had a bit of a dodgy spell. Then we had another really good win. And actually, it's continued really well after that. So let's have a look at these things, the schedule, the results. Last game you saw was the one against Tromsø, that 5-1 thrashing. Absolutely amazing that was. Brilliant stuff. We then won 3-0 away in the Norwegian Cup against Djurv. Goals from Dalby, Nagash and Boe. Stefan Boe, who is he's a defender, but we're playing him up front. He's got no stats to really do that. Apparently he can play that. He can sort of play as a sort of deep lying forward. He can't shoot, he can't pass, he can't finish, he can't do anything, but he's doing all right. So then we had played Bodo Glimt, which is I think a tough old game. Dalby and Nagash with the goals, which was nice, 2-1 in the end. Then we played Vålerenga at home. It was a very tight first half. We had to really battle for everything. I then changed things up in the second half. I bought on Colander and Rommetveit, and I had to take off Backshow because he was injured, and that was the difference. They pretty much stole the show in the second half. Really good performance after that. The big surprise was the 4-1 win away at Lillestrøm. Again, they're doing really well in the league. We went 2-0 up. They got one back, and then we just ran away with it. Played absolutely brilliantly in the second half. Rommetveit, Bjorlo, Vedvik, and Nagash. Vedvik's been playing a lot in the centre of defence, doing really well, which is great to see. Then we played Kristiansund, who, again, doing pretty well in the league. They took a very, very early goal, and we then scored a little bit later on. Rommetveit, lovely strike. And just couldn't quite do the business thereafter. And our final game was against Ranheim, who are one of the struggling sides. We won 3-1. Stefan Boe with a goal, Bjorlo with a couple, and this own goal from Viking is just a thing of genius. Therefore, you will watch it. So here we go. No issues at this point. Cloven's got it, plays it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, bugger. Yeah. Needless to say, I was a little frustrated at that point. But anyway, yeah, we're now playing Molde in the Cup, the Norwegian Cup. Thank you, Old Lady Plays. We are in the town of Stavanger, which rhymes with hanger, not Stavanger, as I've been saying. I appreciate your correction of me. My correction, that sounds strange. I appreciate being corrected there. I like to be able to at least get somewhere near the correct pronunciation. I know I do a terrible job most of the time. One huge piece of news that you may or may not have noticed is this. Dalby, young Mr. Dalby, has left. He came, who was it? Al Sadd came in for a bid for £1.2 million. I managed to sort of negotiate them up whilst having a conversation with Dalby saying, why, please don't go, all that sort of stuff. He said, no, I need to further my career. I'm going to be really annoyed if I stay. So I thought, well, if we keep him, he's going to be pissed off and he's probably not going to play very well. If we let him go, we'll get a load of money and maybe we can do something with that. Admittedly, there's no transfer window open at the minute, so yeah, it's not great, but that was a while back, and we have kept on winning the games, so that is good. That's why we've been playing Boe up front in Dalby's place. So 8 goals in 5 goals in 8 games, 7.28 average rating, looks really good. Yeah, it's all of it sad that we've lost him, but a big chunk of money for the team, and we've got a reasonable amount of money in the bank now, £2.13 million. In the bank, and we've got a £2 million transfer budget as well when the transfer window opens. So that's pretty damn good. There's one other thing I wanted to show you. Can't remember what it was, so we won't bother to show you it then. Right then, so let's see how we do here. Oh, the league, that's it, the league. Yeah, we're third. Yeah, easy times. Yeah, we're just 1 point behind Molde. We're playing them next in the league. I thought I'd show you the cup game because we haven't shown the cup. I'm not quite sure why I'm doing that, but yeah, that's what's happening. So we're gonna show you the cup. Rosenborg have been absolutely outstanding. They're not losing games really. They're not losing games at all, and they've only drawn 2. So that's a bit of a challenge for us to deal with. But we are playing well. We're doing a lot better than we expected to do. And let's see how we do against Molde. We've only beaten them once since the game started. So let's see whether we can do that again. Team that we're putting out is Viking in goal. Pereira, who's been good at left back, but he struggled for fitness, which is a bit of a problem. Vedvik and Hijmarason are the two in the centre of defence. You'll see that there isn't a place for Brawson. He is on the bench. He's not playing that much football. Becken, our youngster, is a right back. We've offered him a massively long contract, 5-year contract to keep him at the club. He looks superb. I know he's going down here, but he looks like he's going to develop nicely. Great marking stats. He's more of a fullback, but if we can develop some of those other stats, that would be unbelievable. Ludvigsen, who has been playing in the central defensive position, is now being pushed forward into that sort of more defensive midfielder role. Doing okay. He's played all right in there, as you can see. Sort of about 7.2, 7.1. That's pleasing. And Colander, who's alongside him, has been doing really well also. He's not as good recently, sort of high 6s, low 7s, but not bad. Bjorlo on the left, Rommetveld on the right. He's been playing great. We've got no back show, so that's why we've got Rommetveld in. But actually, since that injury, the injury I sort of mentioned a little while ago, he's come in and he's scored a lot of goals. And up top, who else but Nagash, he's hot and cold, really. He's hot and cold with Bo alongside him. And there are options on the bench. Homners and Hansen can both play up there in that role, but none of them are particularly good. So let's see what we do. Bo he's doing all right, but I think we need a striker basically. Right, and I don't know what to think about today. I would love to say we're going to get a win. Do I think we are? Not a bloody chance, not looking at how we've done against this team in the past. But, this is the cup, so, weird things can happen. Now, if we can win here, could we then do a little bit of a double over them? That would be quite awesome. I doubt it, but we will see. As you can see, it started off, every game we seem to start off quite slowly, quite conserved. And then we sort of move into it, apart from the game where we conceded really early. The other team hasn't been playing particularly well early either, so it's been fine. It's just been very few chances at the start, and then the chances will come later on. Nothing really to speak of yet. I've brought you back for the perfect game. A lot of the games have been highlight city. This is the highlight desert. Injury to one of those there lads though. Potential foot injury. I'd take him off, mate. Take him off. It's only going to get worse from here. But ball over the top. And it's Colander. He's lost the ball. Johnson. Can we get a foot in? Lingard. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there, but we got away with it. Pereira down this left side now. And they are kind of, after a reasonable start, they are kind of motoring away with the chances. We're not seeing many. That was either a good save or a good save by the post. I'm not sure which. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take it in a minute. If we can just sneak a chance late on. What I have been doing, which seems to work, is just hit and shoot on sight. We seem to have a few guys who can shoot from distance and score a goal. And it inflates our shooting stats as well a little bit when we're not getting the chances. But it's all right. We'll take 0-0 at half time. Oh, it's in. It's Colander, is it? It's Journeyman. Yeah, the Icelandic guy. Mr. Iceland. Freezer. We'll call him Freezer at the back. Look at that. Bjarlo in. I mean, it was all chaos there. Colander should have scored, but, I mean, the goalkeeper was there. I mean, the Colander, I'm not criticising him for that. He got his body in there, he got his foot in there, and the goalkeeper was on the other end of it. But what a start. What a start, my friends. It's 1-0 against probably one of the best teams, if not the best team, in Norway. Discuss. They've certainly done well recently. I think them and Rosenborg seem to be the teams that are really the ones to watch out for. But a good opening. We're gonna just hide for a bit. I mean, Bo, the striker hasn't done anything really yet, but no one's done anything really yet. Oh, this is going to really piss them off, isn't it? They're going to come at me like a freight train in the next episode. Not the next episode, the next game, I reckon. I'm expecting a little red circle there if we manage to win this. If we don't, I'm still expecting a little red circle. But they're not creating a lot, which is very interesting. But Pereira, ball inside. That's always a bit of a dodgy one. There's no one there. Ludvigsson finds a Rometfeldt out on this right side who's a danger, and they clear it nicely. But we've got it back, recycled, Ludvigsson into Colander, who is always a challenging player. Becken, the youngster, Ludvigsson, he beats his man, and why couldn't that have gone in the back of the net? Off his arse and nowhere. We're not making any changes yet, because I'm scared to. And Bo is the obvious change. He looks nervous. He's not really bringing an awful lot to the pitch. Who is the obvious change to take Bo off for? There's this lad, Homnes. He has come off and on. He's not really impressed me. Very few of these other strikers have impressed me. We'll probably have a bit of a clear out with some of these guys come the transfer, not this transfer, come the end of the season. That is a dreadful ball, man. That's an awful ball. The defender has just completely lost his way there. But we've managed to get away with it. Jakobo, that's another bit of... And that was just awful. Please let that be offside. It is, I think. It is, thank God for that. I wasn't actually looking. I was looking at some guy over there. The cameraman. He was like, which I thought was a man holding a flag up, but no, it was still offside anyway. So we've made one change, pretty much nothing change. Pereira, dear me, there's nothing happening. We're going to praise him at this point. And then, once they get a chance, we're going to just... no, we're going to do my usual thing, just change it around a bit. Not going to be running around quite as much. It's instant highlight. Can we... Oh, my God, that was an opportunity. And we get a free kick out of that for some bizarre reason. And we're still 1-0 up. We're still 1-0 up. And I was going to say, we've not seen the extra time or injury time. We're going to time-wasting sub at this point. We'll bring a Klavan on because, well, we can. Colander, he's just holding on to the ball. Nicely done. Pereira into Colander, holding on to the ball. Ludvigsson, that's a terrible ball. And there's still a few seconds left. And it's a free kick to someone who... Is that Vedek? Wow. Opportunity knocks. Gunderson. It's gone wide. Thank God for that. It looks like one of those balls that's just going to get converted at the far post, but it didn't. And my God, we have won. We've beaten Molde. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't think anyone would have expected that. But that's what's happened. Well, that's 3 wins out of 3 so far in live comms with this team. That's pretty damn good. We haven't lost many other games either outside of that, so that's pretty good. Let's just move on. So have a look who else has gone through there. Rosenborg just about got through in extra time. Lillestrøm are out, so this is First Division side who are through. Strømgodset are out, and yeah, we've got another First Division side through, and yeah, okay. So there's some Rosenborg are the real difficult team that are left, but I think we should have a draw very soon. We've also got, you see, the Euro Cup 2 appearing in the not too distant future as well, so that's going to be interesting. I think that's probably going to put a big strain on this squad, unfortunately. Right then, I'm going to come back for the draw. See you in a second. Okay, so this is the draw. We will do it live for your pleasure. So who would we want? I would take, I think at this point, it would be nice to try and get as far as we can. I'd like to avoid Rosenborg. I'd like to avoid Kristiansund, who are another side who are doing well. Probably Arendal, who are one of the sides who are a First Division side. So let's have a look. We're first out the hat. There's some weird thing. So you're drawn at home and then you get moved away. I don't understand that. So we don't want Rosenborg. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that draw. I love that, every second of it. Right. Well, that will be a challenge, won't it? Let's just have a little look at when that will be played. Not too far away, my friends. I think why not? Let's come back for that. Let's see how we do against Rosenborg in the next match. I know it's probably a bit soon, but they're the other top team and we've not played them yet. And it'll be really interesting because if you get through that, then all of a sudden we got a chance to win the Norwegian Cup. That would be pretty good. Something we didn't manage to do with Örebro. We got to the final, we lost. With Gottner, if you're watching that save, I did win the Swedish Cup, so that was nice. Right then, guys, thank you very, very much as always for watching this, for supporting this series. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of the videos. Leave a comment down below and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.